Hey, what's going on everyone, it's Brandon here, back again with another gameplay commentary, and straight in front of you today is a PM-9 MOAB going 50 and 5, but I'm afraid I did have to cut off the ending along with the scoreboard because this game literally went on for about another 5 minutes, and I'm not joking, and you know it takes me 8 hours to upload like what, a 5-minute, 4-minute video anyway, so I did have to cut off the end. But basically, going straight into the topic today, it's basically a tips and tricks that you can use for the PM-9 on Dome, and basically just the PM-9 overall. So let's get straight into the first tip or trick, whatever you want to call it, with the PM-9. Basically, forget the fact, I can't emphasize this anymore, forget the fact it's an SMG. Please forget the fact it's an SMG. And remember, it is the PM-9. Forget the SMG role of rushing, stealthy, just basically coming up behind people and picking them off guard. Forget about that, forget about all that SMG role, just forget about the rushy role of things, I guess you could say. Remember, it's the PM-9. It's not the MP7. It's not the PP-90. It's not the ACR. It's not the gun that you can win every single gunfight with. It's not the gun that you can basically do anything with. Remember, it's the most underrated gun and basically the shittest gun that basically on MW3. It's the worst gun on MW3. Forget the fact that you need to rush with it. Play your own defensive playstyle. Play your own playstyle that you want to play. Just don't let it get to you that it's an SMG and that apparently in open speech marks you need to rush. Bearing in mind, this is, I don't know how many times I've said this, but it's the PM-9. It is the PM-9, guys. It's not the ACR. You're not going to win every single gunfight. If you run out mindlessly, rushing, you're going to get into gunfights with all the generic guns that people use. Like the most overpowered guns people use, even though we're 9 months into the game and people still can't mess up, people still can't mix up their game, people still can't use different guns, different weapons, different equipment. They still got to use portable radar, ACR, gold, camo, silencer, extended mags, MP7, blah blah blah, all that generic stuff that you usually see people getting MOABs with. But yeah, you're going to run into people like that. You're going to run into people sat in corners. But yeah, moving straight into the tips that you can implement on Dome using the PM-9. Basically, what I would do is I would stay around A-Dom. And this is purely because if you stay around A-Dom, they spawn in the top right-hand corner in the building on A, I believe. On A. And then they also spawn in the Dome. And I also think they spawn behind that little building thing. They hold that little steel box thing, I guess you could say, with the barrel in. They spawn behind there as well, and basically you just use your corners in the Dome. I don't know how scrubby that sounds, but use your corners in the Dome because people will run past you, especially when you have your specialist bonus on. You'll have assassin, you'll basically have everything. You're like, what, God of Nazareth or something like that. You have everything. You have the advantage over everyone. They don't know you're there, so basically switch up your corners in the Dome. But remember, don't run out mindlessly, and if you do run into A, they will spawn in C as well. So if you have something like a MP9 silencer or extended mag secondary and you have marksman, remember you get every single perk on specialist, you have marksman. So you'll be able to see down the tunnel on C and basically pick people off. And use the PM-9 for the close range engagements and use your secondary for the long range engagements. And I would definitely go with the MP9 for your secondary. So basically use your PM-9 on A-Dom and use your MP9 on C-Dom because they'll just keep on switching around. But yeah, if you have liked a different video along with my, just mix it up a bit, aside with my weird random commentaries, I guess you could say. If you have liked this tip video, I'm sorry it's been very short. But yeah, if you have liked this tip video, leave a like, a comment saying you want to see more or something like that. I'll use any different gun you want me to do. Yeah, and I will be bringing 2 Tantrum Tuesdays this week because I forgot to upload it. Well, basically it failed on 99%. But yeah, I'll use that on another video. But anyway, it's been Brandon and I'm out. Peace.